Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most important topics for the competitive exams, Ramsar sites and wetlands in India. From the first two Ramsar sites in 1981 to the latest additions in 2025, we'll cover key facts, tricky questions, and recent updates. Let's begin. Here is the first question. Match the following Ramsar sites with their respective states. Answer B. Goga Beel Lake in Bihar was recently declared India's 94th Ramsar site, emphasizing the nation's efforts to conserve wetlands of international importance. Next question is, in which country was the Ramsar Convention adopted? A. Iran, B. Japan, C. Switzerland, or D. Sweden? Answer A. Iran. The Ramsar Convention was adopted in 1971 in the city of Ramsar, Iran, to promote the conservation and sustainable use of wetlands worldwide. Third question is, which of the following countries has the highest number of Ramsar sites in Asia? A. India, B. China, C. Iran, or D. Japan? Answer A. India. India has most number of Ramsar sites in Asia, with 94 wetlands recognized under the Ramsar Convention. In second place is China with 82 Ramsar sites. Fourth question is, which organization releases the Global Wetland Watch reports, which assess global wetland changes using satellite data? A. Ramsar Convention Secretariat, B. Wetlands International, C. UNESCO, or D. UN Environment Programme? Answer D. UNEP. The Global Wetland Watch reports are released by UNEP to track global wetland trends and promote data-driven conservation efforts using satellite observations. Moving on, consider the following statements regarding Ramsar sites in India. Chilika Lake is the largest Ramsar wetland in India. Uttar Pradesh has most number of Ramsar sites in India. Keola Dio National Park and Chilika Lake are India's first Ramsar sites. Which of the above statements are correct? Answer B. 3 only. Keola Dio National Park and Chilika Lake were India's first Ramsar sites designated in 1981. The largest Ramsar site is the Sundarban wetland in West Bengal, and Tamil Nadu has the highest number of Ramsar sites in India. Next question is, under which law are the Ramsar sites and wetlands in India protected? A. Environment Protection Act, 1986. B. Forest Conservation Act, 1980. C. Wildlife Protection Act, 1972. Or D. Biological Diversity Act, 2002. Answer A. The Wetlands Conservation and Management Rules, 2017, were formulated under the Environment Protection Act, 1986, making it the primary law that provides the legal framework for the conservation and sustainable management of wetlands and Ramsar sites in India. Seventh question is, match the following famous Ramsar sites with their respective location. Answer C. All four are Ramsar sites of international importance, representing India's diverse wetland ecosystems from Himalayas to coastal plains. Moving on. If a wetland of international importance is brought under the Montreux Record, what does it imply? A. It becomes a World Heritage Site. B. It is fully protected from human activity. C. Its ecological character has changed or is likely to change. Or D. It is selected for tourism development. Answer C. The Montreux Record, maintained under the Ramsar Convention, lists wetlands where ecological degradation has occurred, is occurring, or may occur, helping prioritize global restoration and conservation efforts. Ninth question is, consider the following pair of Ramsar sites and their location. How many pairs given above are correctly matched? Answer B. Only 2 pairs. Khichan Wetland and Khechiopalri Lake are correctly matched. Udyapur Lake is actually in Bihar and Tawa Reservoir is in Madhya Pradesh. Last question is, which of the following statements is false? A. The Ramsar Convention was adopted in 1971 in Iran. B. India currently has more than 90 Ramsar sites. C. The Montreux Record is maintained under the Ramsar Convention. Or D. Under the Ramsar Convention, it is mandatory for India to protect and conserve all wetlands in its territory. Answer D. The Ramsar Convention requires countries to protect only those wetlands designated as Ramsar sites, not every wetland. Answer this bonus question in the comments. That's all for today's session on Ramsar sites in India. If you found this video interesting, be sure to check out the Nobel Prize recap or the ASEAN Summit update, which will surely strengthen your current affairs revision instantly. Keep revising and I'll see you next time.